No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home. That will lead you home.
So hello everyone, my name is Panashe Mutokonyi for those of you who don't know me, and welcome to my channel. Okay, so I know it's been ages. Like I always say, it's always ages, isn't it? I'm always saying, oh, it's been ages, it's been ages, it's been ages. Oh yeah, it's been long, and I know. And you know what? Today I'm not going to give excuses for not posting, not being consistent on my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be honest with you, the reasons why I am not always consistent. So first of all, I'm not trying to make a living out of YouTube. I do videos because I feel the need of encouraging people. I feel the need because of the burden of Christ, of the work of God. Anyway, okay, not because I feel the need of posting, but because I want to share the word of God. I want to share my own life experiences, things that I've learned in my life, and like the testimonies in my life, and like just encourage someone out there. So I love doing it because I love God, obviously. But like, it's not all the time that I feel like doing a YouTube video. There are honestly times where I just don't feel like it, not because I'm busy or anything, but I'm just not in the mood of doing YouTube videos. And sometimes life just happens, hey? There's just a lot that happens in people's lives. Sometimes we get busy with a lot of things and we just end up not doing what we want to do, right? That happens. And I'm not trying to make a living out of YouTube anyway, so yeah, I will be posting as and when I feel that I am ready to share something. I have a word to share with someone, or when I have the time. I don't want to put myself under pressure of having to drop a video every week or every month or every 2 months, because honestly my own life is also busy. Like, there's just a lot that I need to do other than just YouTube. So anyway, I hope everyone has been okay, and I've been great. I've been good. So today I've decided to give a testimony of something that happened in my life, right? So for those of you who know me, most of you would know actually anyway on my social media, from seeing my posts on social media, that I moved to Zim for a year, and then now I'm back in the UK. And I moved to Zim because I was on a year off. So I decided, you know what, let me just go home, spend time with family, you know, and just relax and unwind after my undergrad. And yeah, so I then decided to come back. Okay, it was already in the pipeline, so time came for me to come back here, and so I did. So I remember making specific prayer requests before God because I was feeling nervous. I was thinking, okay, this is not Swansea anymore. I'd been in Swansea for 4 years. I obviously know a lot of people. I made so many friends. So Swansea is like home to me. People in Swansea are like family to me. If it had been Swansea, then it was going to be easy. But this was a new city I was moving to. So I was feeling nervous. And I remember telling God that, God, I'm so nervous right now. But you know what? Raise someone for me. It would be nice to have someone just showing you around. Not that I couldn't do it myself, but it's always nicer when you have someone who shows you around or tells you how to go about certain stuff, you know, because you've moved to a new city. And I after that, I texted a friend of mine, and I just told them, oh, I was coming back to the UK, and they were so excited. They were like, oh, really, Panashe, you're coming back? Oh, I'm so excited. Who's picking you up from the airport? I can pick you up. They offered, I didn't even have to ask. They offered to come and pick me up from the airport, and they were so nice to me. And at that point, I hadn't gotten accommodation. It was imperative to me to get a comfortable accommodation. I wanted a comfortable house because this is masters. The worst thing you want is, you know, to just live in a house you're not comfortable with, where there are people shouting all over the place. I really wanted a comfortable house, so I couldn't look for accommodation or like solidify any agreement with anyone from Zim because I wanted to see the house first. So you know, they came through. God answered my prayers, and guys, I will not lie to you, this person was extremely nice to me, extremely nice. God used them. I told them, I said, you know what, you are used of God, because there were so many complications that I ended up realizing that I didn't know. I didn't know that it was going to be that complicated, but like a lot of things popped up in the way, and they were there to help me. So this just goes to tell someone that, you know what, God answers prayers. God answers prayers, no matter how much you may think, oh, you know, I've been praying and he hasn't been doing this. Trust me, God hears. God hears. It took me time to find a house, to find a perfect accommodation, because in my head I had something that I wanted. So every time I'd go for house viewings, nothing would really satisfy me. So it took so much time, and school started. I had to start attending lectures. School in itself was a whole stress. It was not easy. My friend, the first time she got into my car and I received phone calls, she was reminding me that, Panashe, all I could hear was stress. I was not in a good place. And in that car, it was literally a moving house, because everything was there. Everything, their books here, their shoes, everything was just all over the place. But we thank God, because now I'm past that season and now I'm comfortable. Of course, school is too hard, but I'm comfortable. I have my house now. At least I can just focus on my books and not have all these other stresses that I had then. And moving on, the other transition that was hard for me was coming from a place where you don't have any commitment. I would always start thinking of the time I spent home, all the good times that I had. You can imagine, when I was home, I didn't have any commitments, right? So all I had to do was drop off the kids and pick them up, and that was all to it. And like make plans with my friends, hang out, chill, you know, the whole year, nothing, no commitment, no serious commitment that I needed to do. So it was hard, because I also was not longer used to just studying. So I went through a tough time. I was trying to adjust the transition from Zim into the UK. I mean, the weather itself, I was just used to the sun and enjoying life. Now things were just so different. I felt miserable. I was thinking of home. I was always reminiscing, thinking of my friends. Oh, today is a Saturday, would have been doing this. I would always be feeling nostalgic. But, you know, I thank God that I made friends within my course, because they understood me. They understood that, you know what, this is hard. We were in this together. So at least I had people who I could tell, who could relate with what I was going through that time. And then I got to a point where God started to show me that you are not allowing yourself to enjoy the season that I've afforded you, because you are so stuck in the past. So I had to remind myself that, Panashe, you know what? Stand up and start enjoying, start living your life. Start living your life, because you can't be stuck in the past, or else you'll not enjoy your current state, the current environment God has allowed you. Because in every season, God has a reason. You know, every season that you are in, God always has a reason. And like, life is real. You need to move on. You need to do productive things. I thank God for reminding me that I had to enjoy the season that I am. So yeah, that's my story. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope someone was helped with the word that I shared today. If not, then I mean, maybe next time. Anyway, yeah, I look forward to doing another video soon. I'm planning on doing a collaboration with a friend soon, so I'm looking forward to that. But don't have expectations, because things might just change. You might hear from me 2 years from now. I mean, it could be anything, innit? Anyway, bye, guys.